So, second video. So I got a word today. I'm always in my word. This isn't just for YouTube. I started probably, a couple months ago, 3 months ago, really getting into the Bible. I have been through some things, and God really showed up for me in one of my most needed times, probably in my life. So I definitely want to share a word with everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and show my content first. I did do some things to my yard, updated everything, added some plants. It's a start. But I definitely want to show you guys what I've been working on. I wanted to make a more in-depth video, better video. Maybe more updated, edited. But I have to work tonight on my day off. They called me in for overtime, so that's where I'm going. But I am going to have some content. And if you want to stay at the end of the video, I do have a word that I do want to share with everybody. I think it really relates to, the times and everything that's going on right now. Things that's actually been on my mind. Just opened it up to Isaiah. I have the word for you guys at the end of the video. But let's go check out the yard, and I can show you guys what I've done. So it's a little windy. Hopefully the audio is not too bad. I plan on buying a little mic or something. But right now, let's see. This is what we got, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So I did clean up my yard. These kids. But I got the Gardner 3000s on right here, and we're gonna head out here. So the other day, showed you guys what my plans were on my last video. This is what we got right now. Got a lot of stuff going on right now. You know what I mean. A little trash I've been gardening, but bang. This is what we got right here, man. I got my other citronella in. I got my red bell pepper. Got my lavender. And I got my little tomato plant. So, hopefully these bad boys is going to grow real nice because they got some plants that'll, ward off the bugs. So, this is just a little start to my, little start to my herb garden, things like that. So, that's just the beginning. Promise you guys, I got some plans for you, a lot more content. But, these bricks right here, I got to replace these boards because my dog's been getting out, so that's why this is here. So we got that right here. Actually, let me pick this up. No. Let's see. Here we go. Boom. Oh yeah, back in business, baby. Back in business. All right. So in here, what we got here, man? We got one sprouted. I'm going to transfer those once more get sprouted out. Those are okra plants, okra seeds. My sunflowers, they are almost ready to get transplanted to where I want to put them. Might put them along this back wall back here on the fence. I don't think my strawberry plant's going to come out, but I'm still hoping. Transplanted some of these collard green plants to see how they would go because they're so bunched up, don't know how that's going to end up, but yeah. Boom. So these were some mangolds and stuff. I moved some of them that were here over there to the herb garden, flower garden, because these were my first plants that I planted, and they really haven't grown much. So I don't really know why. Maybe they're not getting enough sunlight. But yeah, they should be much bigger than this. So gradually I'm going to, take them out and transplant them to other parts, various parts of the garden. Probably going to just move these tires somewhere else. Do something else with it, but yeah, that's what we got so far. And then, let's see what else we got over here. See, the grass is coming in pretty green this year, man. I don't know why. Maybe because I picked out all the crabgrass. I don't know, but it's looking pretty nice. So, we got some watermelon plants. They're coming along just nicely. We got these bad boys, collard greens. Look at these ones. Look at that. Coming in real nice. These are the ones I transplanted over here. Just to give them a little more breathing room. Some of them have died. I don't really know what to do. It's a little flower I planted. See how that's going to go. Also trying to put, flowers that are going to ward off the bugs. Such as dill, lavender, stuff like that. That's going to mix them in with my plants, with my vegetables. So, help, little bug control. Planted some radishes here the other day. These are the only ones that I bought that were actually already grown because I kind of got a little impatient. So, I just wanted to see something sprout. So, these tomato plants. We're on sale. 5 for $10. Not bad. Over here, I have more lavender and dill. I'm hoping to see them sprout soon. We'll see, how that goes. But anyways, guys, that is the yard right now. That's the only thing that I've done. I've, made a couple more plants. Transferred some things. That's my major project right now. Making my herb garden nice. Probably go get some rocks. Maybe a little fountain, something like that. Just have a nice little corner in this yard. Use it as space. That's going to be my main thing, priority that I'm working on right now. I do still have a rabbit problem. So, rabbits are getting in through those holes. That's another project. Thought I was going to be able to do it for my last 2 days I've been off. I was off yesterday. I was supposed to be off today. They called me in. So, I work Wednesday and Thursday, and I will be off for this weekend. And I should be able to put some work in, covering up these holes with rocks so these rabbits can't get in here. Things like that. But yeah, that's my plans for this weekend. It's probably what my next video will be. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, we're going to get back to this word. So if you want to listen. All right, guys. Back to the real action. So I'm going to start off just by saying, if you're watching, thank you. I just really have been into the word lately. God has really been speaking to me this year. Really a lot of last year, but really started to put in my works this year. And really starting to follow God and trying to get all the negative things out of my life. So let me just start off by saying, what I do for a living, I'm a correctional officer. I work in a prison. Maybe eventually I'll let you know what state. Have nothing to hide. But I don't know if I can disclose that information. So I'll just let you know I'm a correctional officer. That's what I do for a living. I work in a prison, and I get to see. I'm blessed to see where I could have been in life, what my life could have been like, what my life probably should be like for some of the things that I've done in my life. But it's taught me a lot. It's every day I'm blessed to go to work because I can actually make a change in people's life. I'm a little sweaty right now, so hold on, let me pause this video. All right, so I get to make a change in people's lives. There's inmates that I work with that look up to me. Some inmates that hate me. Just the name of the game. But I really take pride in my job, things that I do, and I think God has me there for a reason, and I've just been following it, and hoping He shows me, more like He will. I know He will. But anyways, let's get into this word. So now you know that, and you know what I see every day. So I opened up my Bible today just to a random verse. I wanted to see what He had to say to me or to us in Isaiah. So let me see. Where did I start? Isaiah. This isn't the one I was on. Okay, this is it. All right. So Isaiah 13, verse 6 starts off by saying, "Well, for the day of the Lord is near. It will come like destruction from the Almighty. Because of this, all hands will go limp. Every heart will melt with fear. Terror will seize them. Pain and anguish will grip them. They will writhe like a woman in labor. They will look aghast at each other. Their faces aflame. Well, see, the day of the Lord is coming, a cruel day, with wrath and fierce anger, to make the land desolate and destroy the sinners within it. The stars of the heavens and their constellations will not show their light. The risen sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. I will punish the world for its evil and wicked for their sin. I will punish the world for its evil, the wicked for their sins. I will put an end to the arrogance of the haughty and will humble the pride of the ruthless." So the haughty, that's just an arrogant person that looks down on people, and He said He will humble the pride of the ruthless. I will make people scarcer than pure gold, more rare than the gold of Ophir. Therefore I will make the heavens tremble, and the earth will shake from its place at the wrath of the Lord Almighty in the day of His burning anger. Like a hunted gazelle, like sheep without a shepherd, they will return to their own people. They will flee to their native land. Whoever is captured will be thrust through. All who are caught will fall by the sword. Their infants will be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses will be looted and their wives violated. See, I will stir up against them in the Medes. I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to look it up. Who do not care for silver and who have not delighted in gold. The bows will strike down the young men. They will have no mercy for infants, nor will they look with compassion on children. Okay, so, man, that word right there, literally, I just opened my book, read it, and this really has a lot to do with what's going on right now. We got war everywhere in this world. Even wars they're not covering right now. The Nigeria is one war that I think is a very important war, an important thing that's going on in this world right now. And it's not getting a lot of coverage. They're just murdering Christians right now, just murdering villages, going in there, kidnapping schoolgirls, kidnapping teachers, just brutal stuff going on right now. And I really, think that's something we should really be watching more. Of course, we got the war in Ukraine. We got the war in Iran right now. And as you know, in the verse right here, it says, "I will put an end to the arrogance of the haughty and will humble the pride of the ruthless." We all know people in power that are very prideful, very arrogant. I don't have to say the names. People who, in my opinion, think that they're God, think that they, because they're in high places, don't have to, listen to authority. They think they are the authority, the highest authority in the land. So, this verse says what will happen to these people. These people that, that are ruthless. But all this that I'm saying right here that I've read just goes to show that God is coming. God is coming. I know this for a fact in my life just because of things that I've been through, the things that I've seen, things that God's helped me battle and that He's continuing to help me to battle through. I just want everybody to know that God is great every time, every day. all the time. It's a blessing. It's a gift to be able to serve him, to be able to look to him in hard times. Because if you were like me, and you've been through hard times, or you didn't know a way out, you know that God has came through every time. Doesn't matter what it is. Even if the outcome wasn't what you wanted, God always comes through. And you guys have to understand that. He will always come through, and he's always going to protect us, man. And death is always going to come to all of us. It's one thing that's guaranteed for every single one of us is death. We cannot be scared of death. God conquered death. Jesus Christ conquered death. So, following him, following his way, we have eternal life. So even if you do die in this world, you've conquered death. You've conquered death. There's nothing to be afraid of. So more of us need to speak up. Need to, spread our light, spread God's light. Let him speak through us. And that's what I'm doing in my life. Even in my workplace, I try to do my best. Not perfect. In the regular world, I try to do it not perfect. I make mistakes all the time. And there's some mistakes that I've made recently that I'm, trying to correct. But as long as you're looking to God and trying to follow the way of Jesus Christ, it's a foolproof plan. God's going to bless you. He's going to bless you beyond your dreams, beyond your imaginations. And he's going to show you things that you never thought that were important are important. And, that's part of my channel. I want people to understand that the little things in life are some of you can't buy them. You can't buy the small things in life. So that's one thing that I want to show on this channel. This is just the wonderful things that God has prepared for his followers, his people, his children, whatever you want to call us. Everything will be all right. And through all this turmoil, keep your eyes on Jesus Christ, and continue to strive to show his light in this world, because there's a lot of darkness going on. But his light outshines everything. So everybody, y'all have a nice day. If you're still listening to this video, thank you. I appreciate it. And I hope you watch my next video. Peace.